Hello, I'm Dr. Winnie King, and I'm here in the lobby of the Children's Hospital at Montefiore, so you may hear some noise in the background. Did you know that drunk driving is the leading cause of teenage death in America? Well, meet the Gonzales family. Their smart, sensible 18-year-old daughter, Traci, almost died in a drunk driving accident. The night of the accident, Traci was at home drinking in the basement with her friends while her parents were asleep upstairs. She got in a car with a drunk driver. They crashed, and here's what happened next.
We were just getting drunk and stuff, and we were underage, of course. And then June 7th, I just basically ruined my life. Got in the car with the drunk driver, and then the driver was just like speeding and then just slammed into a tree. And then I hit the windshield with my head.
The momentum of the accident was so bad that, I mean, physics basically just took over, and her brain continued to move even though her head had stopped. And so her brain bashed against the front of her skull, back, forward, back, and then it twisted a little bit as well.
I was in a coma for 81 days.
Her spleen had ruptured. Many of her ribs were broken. Her liver was damaged, and her pelvis was smashed. She had a broken collarbone, a broken shoulder blade, a cracked skull.
One of my lungs was punctured. Both of them, okay.
Little holes.
Yeah, and it was, I couldn't breathe.
She couldn't communicate, she couldn't talk, she couldn't eat, she couldn't use the bathroom, she couldn't, nothing. She was like an infant again. She had no idea who I was.
When I learned how to walk and talk and everything, you know, it took months and months and months, and then it's like been years. Can't do this, can't do that, can't drive. Like jobs can't work. Whew. I'm so lucky for not falling.
It's very sad to watch your kid not be able to function and to sit around by themselves and have no job and have no car, have no life. Probably the worst thing, I think. Just the part that always gets me is because she had this huge, just big smile. And like half of it's gone now from paralysis. I try really hard. And I can usually pretty much make it through just about anything until I talk about her smile and how I miss it. I probably won't ever see that smile again.
You know, as an ER doctor, I've seen the same thing happen so many times, and we're just so fortunate to have you here with us today, Traci. I'm so glad you're here. Susan, that's hard to watch, isn't it?
It's really hard to watch. It just makes me remember the whole thing over again. It's really, really hard. It was tough then, and it's tough to watch now.
Yeah. How has this affected the family?
Everybody, when the accident happened, I mean, I had a son that was 16 at the time, and he was just basically the forgotten child. I mean, there's so many things happened in his life that we didn't even pay any attention to. We went and got his driver's license without us. Yeah. That's how far apart we were.
Well, Traci, as we heard, the night of the accident, you were drinking and you were drunk. Do you think that if you hadn't been drinking that you would have gotten in that car?
I definitely wouldn't have.
No, you definitely would not have?
No.
So it was the alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
That did it. You know, this has pretty much taken up all of your life, hasn't it, Miko?
Pretty much. We put all our focus on her.
Yeah.
You know, trying to get her back.
That must have just been absolutely overwhelming to see your child in that state. And it was 81 days, and at 90 days, what were they going to do?
They were going to send her somewhere where basically, and I hate to say it like this, they store people in a coma.
Because they were essentially going to give up on her
they were going to
coming
give
out
up
of
on
the coma.
her at 90 days. She would have been transferred out.
81 days, she came out of it.
Yeah,